stand up to the against the powerful. Brother, you are the powerful. And your whole career can be defined by not standing up to the power. Standing up to go, yes, sir, what would you like, sir? I'll deliver anything you like, sir.
Hello, I'm Andrew Cuomo. And unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that the Democratic primary did not go the way I had hoped. To the 440,000 New Yorkers who voted for me, a sincere thank you. Thank you for believing in me, in my agenda, and in my experience. And I am truly sorry that I let you down. But as my grandfather used to say, when you get knocked down, learn the lesson and pick yourself back up and get in the game. And that is what I'm going to do.
Well, after getting trounced in the Democratic primary for New York City's mayoral race by Zohran Mamdani, Andrew Cuomo, the former disgraced governor of New York, is deciding that he's still gonna run. He's just gonna run as an independent. Now, this has led to some backlash among similar, establishment type Democrats. We're gonna get to that in just a minute. But Cuomo is attempting to also co-opt Mamdani's campaign strategy, which you'll notice in Cuomo's latest announcement video. Take a look.
My opponent, Mr. Mamdani, offers slick slogans, but no real solutions. We need a city with lower rent, safer streets, where buying your first home is once again possible, where childcare won't bankrupt you. That's the New York City we know. That's the one that is still possible. You haven't given up on it, and you deserve a mayor with the experience and ideas to make it happen again, and the guts to take on anyone who stands in the way.
You used to be the governor of New York State. Housing affordability was not a priority of his at all, not even a little bit. And the reason why I say he's the former disgraced governor of New York is because Andrew Cuomo did two major things. One led to his ouster, but one of the things that he did was he sent elderly individuals who had COVID back to nursing homes. COVID spread, and a lot of elderly people died as a result. That was, in my opinion, a massive, massive scandal. And that's what should have ousted him from his role as governor. But that wasn't what ousted him. What ended up ousting him was the multiple allegations of sexual harassment and sexual assault lodged against him with women who used to work with him and the like. So that ended up being the scandal that hurt him politically. But as he was filming that announcement video focusing on affordability, which again is Zohran Mamdani's campaign strategy, Mamdani noticed he was filming it, and here's what he said. We got him making man on the street videos with a guy in with a guy in Carhartt. By next week, he'll be sipping Adeni chai and eating Kaliat al-Nal. And after Cuomo's video was published, Mamdani wrote, Cuomo, I am now running on affordability. Also, Cuomo, there's no real answer on affordability. And look, the fact of the matter is, Cenk, we know exactly what kind of game Andrew Cuomo was playing here. He doesn't give a damn about affordability. He didn't tackle that issue at all when he was governor. It's not like housing prices were affordable when he was governor. So this is all just so pathetic. And Mamdani is, by the way, also referencing an interview that Cuomo did yesterday, or recently, I shouldn't say yesterday, recently with New York Magazine. Cuomo said that he would make affordability a cornerstone of his general election campaign, but would run on the notion that he will actually be able to make the city more affordable while Mamdani will only talk about it. So what would he do on housing affordability? There is no real answer, he said. Ooh, compelling. He's such a joke. He's such a joke, Jake. One more excerpt. This is from David Freelander in Intelligencer. The key was not to freeze the rent, but to build a lot of both affordable and market rate housing, while broader affordability could only be tackled by making government more efficient by cutting taxes. Quote, that is really the only truth. That's not pithy or sexy, I know, but it's also the truth. It's, first of all, we do need to build more housing, and that does have a connection to affordability. The lack of housing is a very big problem. But like cutting taxes and making government more efficient. It's amazing to me. And by the way, he's not even being real, okay? All of these Democrats pretend like they're going to increase the stock of housing, and they never actually do it. I know better than anyone as an Angelino, okay? We've been hearing the same fantasies and fairy tales from Democrats in local leadership here in Los Angeles and in California in general. Cenk, back to you.
Yeah, so we're asking on the web on tyt.com who wins round two, Mamdani or the establishment and Andrew Cuomo? Because trust me, this is a heavyweight fight. If you think the establishment is just going to go away and let Mamdani win, I mean, that means you're not paying attention to any of the news, right? They're attacking Mamdani like 2-3 times a day. Oh, we found a paper he wrote in 8th grade, and there are a lot of misspellings here, okay? New York Times breaking story. I mean, all of mainstream media, all the establishment hate Mamdani. So attack after attack, they're gonna help Cuomo in every imaginable way. So they're not going away. I got it at 50-50, no 55-45 Mamdani. Because even though the establishment is gonna go nuclear here, try to take out Mamdani, everything they're doing is counterproductive. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the video that you saw. Well, Cuomo said he's just running on slick slogans and no real solutions. No, actually, he's doing the exact opposite. I don't know any of his slogans, but I know a whole bunch of policy proposals that are super specific that he put forward. In fact, we're all talking about them, right? The free grocery, like not free, keeps free. The grocery stores run by the city, and the free busing. It's we've talked very specific policies. Then you ask Cuomo, okay, then Mr. Slick, what's your real policies? He's like, tax cuts for the rich? Oh, come on, right? You serious? And then second thing he said is, you need a mayor with ideas and with the guts to stand up for the people. So what's your ideas? Literally, I have no real answer. That's what he said. That's what he said. I mean, look, that's the thing with the establishment. They say the exact opposite of reality. And the only thing that propped him up was mainstream media. That's why this is a heavyweight fight. Mainstream media will be like, oh, that's right. No real answers is the best answer. And Mamdani, with all those specific answers, has no answers. And you're like, what? And in the old days, that would have worked. Because there was no other media. There was mainstream media and the Young Turks who've been hanging out in these woods and online for 20 years, like yelling into the abyss and gathering up this populist crowd. But like guys, this is insanity. But now, no, the monopoly's broken. And part of how Mamdani broke the monopoly was being his own media. This is what I've been telling progressives for like a decade. Make videos. Make videos where you can be your own media. Go on the street and talk to people, tell them about your policies, put that up online. I mean, welcome to the new world, let's go, let's go. And Mamdani proved it brilliantly, so brilliantly that all of a sudden, Cuomo's in the streets.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, right? So he's, oh, I am shaking hands with real people. And did you know, they didn't even give me a check. Not even $5,000, but yet I shook their hand, hand wipe. Who are you kidding, Cuomo? Who are you kidding? Come on. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.